Hey everybody! Whew, it has been a hell of a weekend for me. Welcome to my vlog. The Hey Everybody I do every week where we basically talk about what happened last week, what's coming up this week, where we're at with the channel, all that kind of good stuff, what I'm thinking and everything. First, I just want to say this video is probably coming up a little late. All of today's Monday's July 11th videos are going to come up a little late. As you may know if you've been following the channel, just had a massive concert weekend where Friday we were in Cincinnati and saw Weird Al, and then we drove down to Nashville Saturday to see Guns N' Roses at Titans in Nissan Stadium. And then we drove back to Cincinnati Sunday to catch Paul McCartney at US Bank Arena. And then I got home really late last night and all that jazz. So yeah, it was amazing. We're working on putting some videos together that'll be on the Patreon thing, so I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, wow. It was amazing. We'd been talking about the, I guess we'll just get into the weekend, then we'll get into the rest of the stuff. But I'll tell you a little bit about it. We had talked about how hopefully we would hear 3 versions of Live and Let Die. We kind of did. We didn't hear the Weird Al version, but there was reference to it, Chicken Pot Pie, and apparently McCartney didn't want him to do it. So, though legally Al could do it, he doesn't do it if the artists don't want him to. So, I respect that. But since that's as good as it was gonna get, we count it. And then yes, we heard Guns do it, and then yes, we heard Paul do it. But then, the surprising thing was that Paul actually had the better pyro. But Guns rocked it a little bit better, but Paul's is the original, but anyways, it was an awesome time. Some weird things, a couple of the shows, we got the merch tent late. They sold out of a bunch of stuff. I didn't get half the stuff I wanted, so that's kind of a bummer. And at the stadium concert, they sold out of vodka, so that was weird. I had to try some new alcohols. Luckily, I liked them, which is interesting because it was a year and a week ago when we were in Indianapolis and I tried vodka for the first time. So I was always a beer guy, but whatever. I like stuff now, so yay. But yeah, so it was a fantastic time. We had a blast. We got some great stuff. Had a lot of crappy food, like good food that's crappy and just, you shouldn't eat that much in a weekend, but it was a good time. But yeah, so we had a blast. So that was our weekend. That's why things are a little late. The next thing I need to tell you about that is I am way behind on comments. Obviously because we were on the run and the gun, like we had really no time to stop and think and do anything. So I'm amazed I actually managed to get all those videos released on the times I kind of wanted to. So at least there was that. I will get to everybody's comments. It's just gonna take me some time to do so. But while we're on the topic, I have a new policy change in my comments, just so you know. It's not on you, it's just on me. I'm starting to get a bunch of people that just flat out just ask me for things they see in my videos, like, hey, send me that pop, or I want that pop if you don't, and all that stuff. Basically, if that's all you say in your comment, I'm just not gonna respond. I try to respond to everybody, but I'm just not gonna respond to that, because, that's not cool. But then again, just to be clear, there's a couple of you that are longtime people, and you've asked for stuff, but you've been a lot nicer, and there's more to your comments, and, you'll hear from me possibly one way or another, so I'm not talking about the long timers, just, people that are new, and they're like, oh, I want that. But anyway, so that's where we're at with all that. Okay, so that's pretty much the weekend. What happened last week? Last week was Animal Week, so Secret Life of Pets, I saw a bunch of other reviews, seems like people kind of agreed with me. I'm anxious to shoot my Geek Out tomorrow and talk box office and see where it landed. There were some great reactions to the Mind's Eye and stuff like that I think you guys should go check out if you missed. So that was a good time. Oh yeah, we did the Swiss Army Man reviews. Oh man, God. I don't know that I'll have time this week, but if it's around, I want to go see that movie again because it is amazing. There's some other movies we'd like to see if we get time, but I don't know how that'll work. As far as I know, well, I guess we're getting into this week. Tomorrow we should be seeing AGT with Mike and Mary, so that should be fun for a Wednesday video. Preacher video. I haven't watched it yet as of this time. I haven't had time. I'm going to watch it today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out today. It may be late today or it may just be tomorrow. But it is coming, and then normal weekly schedules will resume. The other thing is the 4th part to the Fugitive Toys unboxing. I know a lot of you are looking forward to that. It should come out this week. I don't know exactly when yet. I still have to edit it. And I'm trying to, for July, go to 3 unboxings a week just because I got so much stuff coming in. I don't know what happened to big old box of stuff. I need to email them. I never heard anything, never got anything from them. They say the cutoff was the 15th of the month, and I signed up on the 12th, so I don't know. Sometimes you get screwed out of that month. So we'll see. It's a small company, so I'm not too upset with them. I'm just saying, I've been saying I was going to get Bobos. I might not get it till next month. But I do have a limited edition Loot Crate Ghostbusters thing coming this week, just in time for what the theme of the week is. We'll get into in a minute. The IGN Nerd Block one-off, I don't know if it's going to come this week, but it should be here this month. And I did get to that Funko Marvel Collector Core Founders Edition Year 1 Super Box, so I managed to get me one of those, and that's supposed to ship at the end of July. So I don't know if you'll get that this month or next month, but I'm also sitting on some My Emojis I want to open and another series of mystery minis because there's some stuff in there I haven't opened at all, so I want to get those done too. Loving the comics out of Comic Bento. Those reviews will start showing up on Patreon pretty soon. Theme of the week, because it is Ghostbusters week, basically, you're going to get the Ghostbusters 1 rewatch, probably the Ghostbusters 2 rewatch, and of course, we're going to go see the new movie, and you will get our thoughts, good or bad. But the theme of the week is going to be horror comedies, because I really like to think of Ghostbusters as a horror comedy, so you can start thinking about that, and we'll talk about that in the Geek Out, so I get into my favorites. I already know what it is. Unlike last week with animal movies, I've seen a lot more horror comedies, so I have a lot more opinion to offer, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. I have no idea what reactions you're getting this week. Honestly, as I'm filming this video, I have the one unboxing I haven't edited, but I have nothing else filmed until this, so everything I had banked was used for the weekend, so we're gonna get a lot of new stuff. I'm gonna go do the Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2 teaser. That'll be coming out today, and maybe something else in case I can't get the Preacher one out, and then of course I'll bank a lot for the week. So I don't know exactly what unboxings you should get this week, but you should get some cool stuff. I told you the movie review, I told you the rewatches, the Geek Out, the theme of the week. Yeah, okay, so I think that pretty much covers what we're planning to do this week. Man, I am just scatterbrained. I'm kind of shot out of a cannon a little bit here too. I would love to relax today because I'm exhausted, but I love you guys, so I'm not gonna relax. I gotta keep this channel consistent and going. As of this, we're just about to edge over 1,400, so that is awesome. That is really super awesome. See, I got the Patreon thing going. I got a couple people on there now, so we're having fun over there. Definitely check that out. Basically, just to remind you what that is, this channel will always be here. It'll always be free. You can enjoy this content however you like, no problems. You love this content, you really want to support the channel, help it grow so I can eventually start doing bigger and better things. Check out the link to Patreon. Basically what it is, it's like you can pledge whatever you want, but it's like a monthly pledge subscription thing. You can cancel anytime, but basically my minimum is $1. And $1, you're gonna get a bonus video every day, plus some extra stuff. Like I was posting some exclusive photos from Weird Al into the timeline over there and things like that that I didn't post anywhere else. And I had intended to do that with the other 2 concerts, but I had no internet there at any of those places, so I'll be doing that later too. That's also where you're gonna get our Geek Outs, but I'm not posting concert video just because legally I don't wanna wrangle with all the music rights issues and all that. But yeah, so that's going on. That's what that is. As usual, you know, another way to support the channel, if you see I put Amazon links sometimes, shop there. It costs you the same, but I get a finder's fee kind of thing, so you can do that if you want to help out. Otherwise, I mean, just watching stuff supports the channel, so we're all good. I'm not pressuring anybody into doing anything. Just we're having a fun time. We're geeking out here. We're being good together. Everybody's being pretty cool about spoilers. If you're watching this, I did have to delete one comment off last week's Preacher video last night. Not because it was rude or anything, but they started talking about this week's Preacher, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't read it all because they were talking stuff like I don't know what happened yet. So I had to delete that. You know, just try to keep the discussion to that week's video in case someone's catching up to the videos or something. I don't know, but I felt a little bad about it, but I had to do what I had to do. So sorry if that was you. No offense, hopefully given. But yeah, like I said, it's a crazy week. I think that pretty much covers what we're doing, pretty much covers what we did, pretty much talked a little bit more about the plan for the month, so yeah, I guess that's about it. All right, guys, well, as usual, let's geek out together. You got anything to say? I'm happy to hear it. I don't always agree, but I'll always listen and eventually get back to you in the comments, so comment away. Thumbs up of encouragement. Yeah, and let me know if you want t-shirts. I don't know why. For some reason, like this seems to be, I didn't intend thumbs up of encouragement to be a thing, but it seems to be becoming a thing. So I don't know, I would like to have one, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, thumbs up of encouragement is always a nice thing on the video. Thank you. And subscribe if you're new here. We do all kinds of fun, nerdy, geeky stuff every single day on the Eric Butts channel. Share with your friends so we can all geek out and party and have a great time together. If you want to check it out, check out the link to my Patreon. I'm also on Instagram now. It's kind of a new thing. I'm trying to post daily pictures there and eventually get into doing pop photography again. It's been a while and I got a lot of stuff I want to do. And that's the one other thing, if you stuck around to the end of the video, again, I swear eventually I will give you a pop collection video. It is just going to take forever. I've got like 600-700 pops, something like that. They're everywhere. They're in boxes, they're out of boxes, they're stored in boxes. It's crazy. It's going to take some time. Hopefully when I get into the pop photography, that'll help move that along. But all right, guys, so that's pretty much what I got. That's pretty much what I got to say. I'm going to go edit this thing real quick, try to get it up for you so you have something coming out in a reasonable amount of time. And then I'll go do a couple reactions, and then I got to go run some errands, and then I can go watch Preacher and take a shower and shave this crap off my face. Didn't have time to do that leaving the hotel the other day. Literally, we were rolling our bags to the door and there's a knock on the door like, checkout time kind of thing. It's like, yeah, sorry, we're out the door, literally. But good times. All right, well, that's it, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.